Hi, welcome to my channel, Live Documentary. In this video, is going to be a reaction to the father and daughter dance that is trending right now. Usually, I wouldn't do any kind of story like this, but the reason I'm doing this story is because I can totally relate to the story, and I wanted to explain how this worked when it comes to, the man and the woman, regardless of if it's a daughter and a father, a daughter and a brother, a sister and a brother, or whatever the relationship may be. So, first of all, we want to understand that what makes a composition of a human being is the body and also the spirit. The core of the spirit, the core of the human being is the spirit. So we want to understand what that means. And then the spirit lives in the body. So the spirit being in the body, the core of a human being is the person's spirit. But the spirit cannot operate without living in the body. The body is animalistic. Animalistic in the sense that it has the animal attributes. For instance, when you look at the animals, when you look at animals, they don't differentiate between mother, father, daughter, father or mother or sister, brother, uncle or niece. They don't have anything like that. Why? Because they are animals. So as human beings, we do have that trait, or that is not our core, but because we live in the body, which the body is mainly animalistic, you have to understand that that line can be crossed between maybe a father, a daughter, a mother, a son, sister, brother, etc. So you want to create that boundary. So in this video, what I'm going to be explaining is not, personalized, in the sense that we're not looking at Kunle Afolayan and the daughter, or their relationship or their inappropriateness of the dance that they did together. We don't want to look at the people, we want to look at the act, because this is not in any way to disrespect anyone or to dictate to anyone how they should live their life. Kunle Afolayan and his daughter can do whatever they want to do. But this is, talking in regards of the arts. Because at the end of the day, as human beings, we are given the power to do the right example in the world. And this is how, especially when we are influential people, when people follow us, when people love us, we want to be careful what we put out there. Because again, you're going to be influencing people. So now going back to explaining why we should keep that boundary. So we need to keep that boundary because we are animalistic and our spirits is the core of the human being. So we live in the body. Without the body, we're not able to do what we need to do on earth. So we need the body in order to live. But the body is not who we are. It's just like a vessel or a tool or a medium we have to use to live our life, because we can't live our life in our main spiritual core, which is who we really are. We're spirits. Our core is spirits. So now going back to the dance. When we look at that dance, yes, we could tell that there's no boundary. Even when you look at, the relationship that he has with his daughter is able to sit on his lap. At a certain age, you want to stop doing things like that. At a certain age, you want to start building that boundary. Because again, we are animalistic in our form when it comes to our body. So that is why it's possible that a man will feel maybe an erection when a daughter hugs the man, because maybe in at that particular instance the hug was inappropriate or the dance was inappropriate. This doesn't make the man or that father or that particular man that is related to the woman a monster, or that he has something wrong with him. No, this is a natural occurrence with the body. That is why again I said we need to create the boundary. So the boundary has to be created. This is also the reason why anybody could cheat with anybody, because we are in the body. This body does not know brother, sister, father, auntie, uncle. So you have to have that boundary and understand that there are certain things, situations you can't put yourself in. There's certain vulnerability you can't put yourself in. So that is why that needs to be avoided. Then going back to another video that I watched about, someone saying they had someone that came to do their air conditioner, and then the guy came in and the guy was saying something about sending their daughter to their mother. So apparently maybe the guy and the girl child's mother wasn't living together, but the child was living with the mother, was living with the father, and all of a sudden the father is feeling uncomfortable, sent the daughter out. I'm not sure what that story entails. There definitely needs more details. But if a person is saying they're sending their daughter away to go live with their mother because they're not comfortable with their daughter, then there must be more to that. Because again, if the daughter is not being inappropriate or inappropriately exposing their body where is making that man, again, that man is the father. But remember, we live in the body. It is very important that we understand that we live in the body. The body, again, knows no bound. It doesn't care if you're the father or the daughter. But you, as the core, as the spirit, you have the power over the body. That's why you need to uh, that's why you need to put those boundaries, because it's the same boundaries you're going to put for other women that are not related to you, whereby you don't have an inappropriate relationship with them. So it's the same thing. There's no difference. Just because somebody is your daughter or your father doesn't mean that something can happen. Yes, if you allow it to happen, it will happen. So you have to be conscious of that. You have to be very conscious of that. You cannot keep that opportunity open. This does not mean that the man is crazy or the woman is lost her mind. No. This just has to tell you that at the end of the day, we have this body. We have this body. And if you put yourself in a situation, if you go in a room and you've established that relationship with your father, where you see it normal as be doing inappropriate dances or being naked or being half naked across that a place where your father or your daughter can see you, yes, that thought can develop, because you have to also understand that those also start as a thought. It starts as a thought. So everything before you get into the act of actually doing the man and the woman's, act, you have to also understand that it doesn't start from the act, it starts from the thoughts. So you have to have that boundary. There's no way about it. There's no excuse for it. Again, I'm going to end this video by saying this is not a disrespect to anyone, or this is not to say that we are telling people what to do. Anybody's free to do what they have to do or what they want to do. But at the end of the day, if you are a famous face, if you are a public figure, you want to be careful of the things that you put out there, because at the end of the day, you're going to be influencing a lot of people. So if you put things that is that is an inappropriate thing, people will be like, oh, blah 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 did that. Okay, yes, I'm going to do that because it's good, or because this is the right thing to do. Remember, your life is a blessing to people. You want to keep it that way. You want to influence people in the right way. Again, thank you for watching my channel. Bye for now.